Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another live counter review session using technical analysis. So for today, the flow will be the same as the usual webinars. I'll be going through the economic calendar for US side this week first. Then I'll go through the indices, some commodities, and then followed by the individual counters. Okay, so for US side this week, the main event that we'll be looking forward to is probably the Fed interest rate decision that's going to be happening on Thursday morning. But before that, there's a few other events that's still going to be happening. So I think tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m., we'll be seeing the reserve balances with the Fed banks. Then at 10 p.m. Tomorrow night, we'll be looking at home sales data. On Wednesday, we'll have crude oil inventories coming at 10:30 p.m., followed by the key interest rate decision by the Fed at 2 a.m. on Thursday. Then this will be followed by the press conference that will be taking place at 2:30 a.m. Okay, then later in the day at 8 p.m. we'll have building permits data, the usual jobless claims coming out at 8:30 p.m., some home sales data coming out at 10 p.m. Then on Friday, we'll cap it off with the durable goods orders that's coming in at 8:30 p.m. And we also have some Fed members speaking at 9:30 p.m. and manufacturing and services PMI coming at 9:45 p.m. Okay, so now I'll go through the indices. Okay, so for first one, I'll touch on is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been quite strong recently ever since the banking crisis. So for now, I think we are around in the resistance zone soon. So this zone is actually from this broadening wedge resistance over here around the 27.5K level. I think and then to the previous support around the 28.7K horizontal level over here. So this red color zone will likely be the current resistance area. As for support wise, I think we'll be looking at the green color zone. So that's around 24K to about 25.2K. So this will be the previous swing high resistances over here recently from February to March this year, and a previous horizontal resistance back in July to August of last year. Okay, then I'll move on to the Dow Jones. Okay, when I look at the Dow Jones, quite weak recently. So what happened was that last week we actually had a retest of this key downtrend resistance line over here, and then we actually went underneath it. We did a retest around 2 times, but on Friday we closed underneath it. So that's still showing some signs of weaknesses. So for now, I would say that the resistance zone will probably be this zone over here. So the first immediate level will be around 32.6K, which is a horizontal level that we broke down off. Then it may stretch to about 33.6K if we somehow see a rally, which will be a retest of a prior horizontal support level that we broke down off. As for the current support, which I think we are more concerned about, will be around the 50 to 61.8% retracement levels. So that's around the 30.8K to about 31.7K zone over here. So this will be coupled with a prior resistance over here, horizontal resistance level over here at near the 61.8% level. So then I'll move on to S&P. S&P is a bit stronger. We also retested this key downtrend resistance line at the start of last week on Monday. Then we actually found support over here for now, and then we actually did some sort of a bounce over here. So this bounce was also confirmed with the 50% retracement level around the 3,840 level. Then for now, I would think that this should be the support level for now. Then, but however, if we were to see a further pullback, the next support level to look out for would be around the 61.8% retracement. So that's around the 3,760 level, which was also confirmed with this swing low back in December last year. Then for now, I think we might be possibly tightening up in the wedge over here for now into this resistance zone. So the current resistance is likely from 3,930, which is a swing low that we actually broke down off over here. Then we're seeing a retest over here to maybe about 4,020, which is this confluent with this downtrend resistance line over here. And then also to take note, we are still underneath this uptrend support line that was being broken down a few weeks back. Yeah. So this for S&P. Then I'll move on to Nasdaq. Okay, so our Nasdaq is stronger. So we look to be in this broadening descending wedge pattern over here. Currently, we are sitting at the resistance of this wedge. So I would think that for now, the resistance probably around 11.6 to 11.8K over here based on these swing highs, as well as a previous support zone that was being broken down. As for support-wise, if we do see a pullback, then we will be looking at the swing lows created over here, as well as this will be confluent with 50 to 61.8% retracement levels. That will be at the 11 to 11.2K area for Nasdaq. Okay, then I'll move on to gold. Gold has been very strong recently. We actually see a breakout of this recent swing high at 1960. So we're actually tapping into the resistance zone now, where we see a retest of this prior swing high of 1998 back in April of last year. And then this resistance zone could stretch up to 2070, which was a prior swing high back in March last year. So this will be a current resistance zone. For the current support zone, I would think that probably from this green color area here, which is about 1860 to about 1915 over here, which is some previous horizontal levels that we booked out of. Okay, then I'll move on to the oil. So oil actually had quite a significant development last week. So I've been mentioning that oil has been actually consolidating and just range trading, right? But last week we actually saw a breakdown of this pattern. So it looks to be a possible wedge breakdown over here that took place last week. So, and then when we take some projection wise, I think if we take a support around this swing low around the 72 to about this swing high at 82, we're seeing a range of possibly $10 target. So if we do some math, I think we could be seeing, let's say, okay, we take 73 over here with minus 10, it's possible to see a target of 63. And then when we look at the chart, right, previously there was two horizontal swing low support back in August 2021 and December of 2021. So we tapped onto the 62, around the 62 to 63 level over here for support. That's actually confirmed with this projection of the wedge breakdown. So for now, support could be ranging from 62 to $66, and then support will be this, that will be support. Then resistance will be the prior support that was broken at 70 to 74 over here. Then also one thing to take note for oil, this 62 to 66 support zone, right, is also confirmed a 50% Fibonacci retracement level. When we measure from the COVID lows to the all-time highs created last year. Okay, then I'll move on to VIX. So for VIX, I think last week on Monday, we actually tapped onto this trend line resistance, this blue color one I talked about. So, and then we found resistance over there, and then we actually pulled back. But looks like for now, VIX is still remaining high. We're probably still likely to see some form of range over here for now. So for now, resistance-wise, I think will be around 20, from any area from about 26 to about 31 over here. But if we do see a breakout of this trend line resistance, right, then we might need to be mentally prepared for additional volatility in the market. So that would probably mean that VIX might be retesting the next horizontal level around 34 to 35 over here, which is another prior resistance zone if you really do a breakout. But for now, support is likely to be this green color zone over here, which was a prior resistance. So that's around about 22 to 24 over here. And last but not least, I move on to copper. Copper currently, we are in this downtrend channel over here. And then we're actually still underneath this uptrend support line as well. So currently, I'm still bearish on copper. The support zone could be a retest of this prior resistance and then support over here. That's around 3.7 to about 3.9 at this area. For resistance wise, likely to be from about 4 to 4.1 over here, which was a prior support that was broken, as well as confirmed with this downtrend channel resistance. Okay, so with that, I'll move on to the individual counters now. Okay, let me take a look what counters you're asking today. Okay, the first one I see Nike. I think Nike is also releasing results early this week as well. So for Nike, I think currently we actually just try to go out of this downtrend channel pullback for now. So then the longer term wise, we are trading in an uptrend. We're possibly trading in a midi and uptrend channel. So for now, I would say that the support is likely to be in this zone over here. So the swing lows was around 116, and then we also had this horizontal level over here around 117. So this was a prior resistance as well. So I would say that this is the current support zone to look out for, as well as this channel support also as well. Then for current resistance wise, we are looking at 121 to about 123 over here, which is the swing highs over here, as well as a prior support that was being broken down. So this probably might be the range that Nike will trade in before the earnings release this week. Okay, then I'll move on to ST Lauder. Okay, ST Lauder, we have been trending downwards ever since we broke down of this bearish rising wedge pattern over here. But I think for now, we might be going into support level soon. So I would think that around the 230 mark, there will be some support coming in, because previously this was an inverse head and shoulders neckline breakout. So over here, this was a prior horizontal resistance. A retest over here might provide some support. Yeah. Then, but for now, the resistance wise, I would think we can take it from the prior horizontal support that was being broken down. So over here, I see is around probably around 241 to about 246 over here. This will be likely to be the current resistance zone over here. Okay, then for ST Lauder, if we were to find some good support around 230, let's hope to see for some range first. Try to build a good base before it tries for a reversal. Okay. However, if 230 doesn't hold right, then we might be looking at closer to we might be looking closer to about 215 over here, which is another previous range support zone over here. Okay, so this is my view on ST Lauder. Now move on to Salesforce. Okay, so for Salesforce, I think we are re-entering back into this main uptrend channel over here after the results pullback. So for now, we are still within this uptrend channel. I would say that for now, the support is likely to be around 178 to about 184 over here. So 178 was a prior swing high resistance. And then over here, we actually dip above it, and then we pulled back. And then over here for 2 days, we managed to stay above this level over here. So that would be the current support. As for resistance wise, I would take it as this swing high over here. That's around 193, which is also confirmed with a previous swing highs over here last time. Then if we do get above 193, I would think that the next level to take reference from is probably maybe at 200, which is a psychological level. And then over here last time, we can see that this was a swing high over here. Yeah. So that's probably a chart for Salesforce. Okay, for the Singapore and Hong Kong counters, I'll go through them later if time permits. So I'll go through the priority will be the US counters for now. So I'll go through next one is American Express. American Express, I would think that we are currently near a possible support area. So for now, looks like we actually retested previous this previous resistance, horizontal resistance level around 158. For now, looks like let's see whether we are still able to find some support over here for now. If not, we might be going down a little bit more to retest this downtrend resistance line that we actually broke out of. So going down, I think if it dips, we might be looking at about 150 over here, which is also another horizontal level last time. And so these will probably be the support zone for now. Then resistance wise, I think we will be looking around the 100 near the 165 level, which is this horizontal level that we broke down off over here. And then previously it was a resistance over here as well. So this is for American Express. Okay, then next is JP Morgan. So JP Morgan, I think for now is looking bearish because I actually broke down of a rising wedge, right? And then last week, we actually tried to find some support at the previous swing low around 127 over here. You can see over here when he tried to bounce, then a retest, he tried to bounce again. But on Friday, we actually closed quite well below this horizontal support. So actually, that's a bearish sign. Then coupled with there's a possible downtrend channel for now. So I would think that if the bearish momentum actually continues, we might be looking near 122 as the next support level, which is a 50% retracement. As well as is close to a prior horizontal swing high over here as well. So this will be the first immediate support level. A further pullback might bring it down to maybe near 117 to 118, which is the 61.8% retracement level. And so this is the levels to take note for JP Morgan. Okay, next one I'll move on to MasterCard. Okay, for MasterCard, we are possibly near a support zone for now. I think you can see last time from the chart around here, there was quite a good range support around 338. So, and then last week we actually tapped quite near onto it. We reached about 340. So that could be considered we actually went to the support already. But for now, you can see that still we are in this downtrend formation over here. So we are still probably stuck in the downtrend channel for now. So currently the resistance I would think of is around 360 over here, which is the swing high resistance, stretching to maybe about 369, which is a previous strong range support, enter into resistance over here. So probably we could find some support over here, but we will find resistance pretty soon over here again. Yeah, so this is my view on MasterCard. Okay, then Visa. Okay, Visa, we actually still in some bearish movement after we broke down of this rising wedge. So, and then we actually broke below this 218 horizontal level. So this was a prior resistance, then over here it turned support, then support, right? We actually broke down, then looks like it could be acting as temporary resistance for now. So this will be the immediate resistance. Okay, then for now the support looks like probably this current swing low that was being formed around 208 over here. Then I would think that around closer to around 200 was a previous swing low over here as well. So this will probably be the support zone for Visa now. Yeah. So it looks like if we continue to if we are unable to clear 218 over here convincingly, right, then we might be set for some further pullback or maybe sideways trading over here. But if we can clear, then the next resistance to look out for is closer to about 225 to 227 over here. Okay, then next one is Goldman Sachs. Okay, for Goldman Sachs, I think it's looking a bit bearish for now. So when I look at the this long-term uptrend support line, right, it's been holding up the stock. Then last week we actually retested it. The first time we actually bounced, but on Friday we actually closed below it. So we need to see whether it managed to like just enter back above this uptrend line. If not, there might be some bearish signal to come. So look at the possible bearish scenario, right? If we continue to pull back, the next key support to probably look at is around these lows over here. So that will be around the 285 level. Then last time previously around near 270, we also have another swing low level. So that probably be the next support zone. Then as of now, if you're looking at the bullish scenario, the first resistance to look at is probably near 322, which is a prior resistance, and over here is a previous support. So this is a key horizontal level. So for now, we might have to clear this short-term resistance before we might head up to the next another immediate resistance that's around 337 to about 340 over here. Yeah. Okay, then move on to some of the FANG. So for Apple we look like to be just trading in a range for now. So, but then some of the good things is that we are forming higher lows during this range. So over here the low was around 141, then we formed it at 14, close to 144, and now it's around 147. So that might be indicative of some underlying bullishness in Apple even during this range consolidation. Then for now, the stubborn resistance we can see is still around the 156, 157 level. So I would think that the resistance upwards of 157 might be quite close also, around maybe 160 to 163 or so. So this confirms with a downtrend resistance line over here as well as a previous swing high over here as well. Okay, so unless we're able to see a clear breakout of these few resistance, then I would think that Apple probably continue to trade in a range for now by tapping onto these supports. Yeah. Okay, next one is Microsoft. So Microsoft have been quite bullish last week. So for now, we might be encountering some form of short-term resistance in a way of this trendline resistance, which has acted as resistance twice recently. So for now, Friday, we actually tagged onto it. Then we see some form of selling take place. So let's see this week we're able to clear this level or not. If we do, then the next resistance probably around the closer to these previous swing highs, these two swing high levels. That's probably around 287 to about 290 over here. Then we also have a possible uptrend channel resistance to take note over here as well. However, if you do some form of pullback, I would think that some form of support might come in around 263 over here. So 263 was a prior horizontal resistance level over here that might turn into some form of support back upon the retest. Apologies for the technical issue. For now, yeah, I would think that the support probably around 263 to 264 over here. If we were to retest this previous horizontal resistance as well as this uptrend channel support over here for Microsoft. Okay, next one is Google. So for Google, we are actually above this downtrend channel resistance again. We actually broke it. Managed to break out again last week. Then for now, I was thinking that we are near the resistance zone, which is this prior horizontal resistance around 103 to this swing high at 108. So this will be the current resistance to take note for Google. Then as for support wise, I think we are looking at around 94. If we do a retest of this downtrend line, to about 96 over here, which is another horizontal level. Yeah. Just excuse me for a moment. Yeah. So this is the support zone we might be looking to at 94 to 96 if we were to do a retest over here. Okay, then I'll move on to the next one, which is NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, we are actually at this possible rising wedge resistance area. So that's around 257 over here, which we actually closed on Friday. So then we also managed to fill a gap over here, a price gap. That was formed in April of last year. And then when we look at the big picture, right? When we take the all-time highs around 346 over here, and the lows created in October of last year around 108, right? This 255 level is also a 61.8% retracement level. So over here, we might be seeing some form of resistance coming over here. Okay, but if we do clear this level, the next horizontal level to take note probably be around, I think around 268, which was a prior swing high horizontal resistance level over here. Yeah, so that might be the next resistance level to take note for NVIDIA. Okay, then for support wise, I think if we do come back within the wedge, we might take it from the wedge support over here, as well as this these horizontal swing highs that we broke out of. So that's probably around 240, 243, 244 over here. Then if we do break down the wedge, these swing lows might be another support to take note of around 224 to 230. Yeah, so this for NVIDIA. Okay, then I'll move on to TSM. So for TSM, we are still it's a bit weaker compared to NVIDIA. So we are still underneath with this uptrend support line. We are currently looking to be trading in a range for now. So the current support is around 86 over here. Then resistance can be found above near $91, which was a prior range support over here. So for now, looks like we might be continuing to trade in this range unless we break out of either the top or the bottom. If we do break out the top, the next resistance level might be around 94 over here to about 97. If we were to retest this uptrend support line that was being broken down to this prior swing range swing highs over here. Then as for the support wise, I think we'll be looking at around 82 over here, which is a previous high. If we were to break down the current range support over here near $86. Okay, then I'll move on to next one will be Berkshire B. Okay, I found it. All right, so for Berkshire B, currently looks like we are just range trading for now. Okay, then however, looks like we are breaking down this price swing to around 297. So if we don't reclaim it above this level, we might be heading for next level of support. That's probably near this zone over here, around 283 to 289 over here, based on the previous resistance and this previous swing low support over here. Then the current resistance likely to be around 304 over here for now, which is this range support that we actually broke down from. Okay, next will be Bank of America. Bank of America, a bit similar. The chart I would say a bit similar to JP Morgan in a sense that we actually retested the previous swing lows, then we actually closed underneath it. So prior to this, for Bank of America, we actually broke down of this consolidation triangle wedge over here. So that actually started a sell off. Then over here around the $29 mark, which is the previous swing low support, we actually tried to do, we actually sideways around here for now. So there was a break, a retest, and then from Friday, we actually closed above it. So if we, for now, I would think that the current resistance will probably be the swing highs of last week. That's probably around near $30. I would tend to stretch to maybe about $31 based on this previous swing low. If we were to continue the bearish momentum, if we were to confirm that this is a true breakdown, right? Then I would think that the next support to look at is probably near this previous horizontal resistance level at around 26. So that would be the first, that might be first level of support next. Then we also have a gap previously over here. So that's around the $23 mark to about $25 over here. So if the bearish momentum continues, we might be filling this gap as well in future for BAC. Okay, the next one will be Tesla. So for Tesla, we are currently looks like we are possibly in this downtrend channel over here. So this was after we actually dropped out of this uptrend channel. So actually for now, I would think that recurrent resistance looks like horizontal wise, we are looking at 185 to possibly 190 over here. So this 190 level is also looking like a neckline of a previous neckline support. So let me just try to draw it out over here. Okay, so over here we can see, right, a few peaks, right? They all found some sort of support on the bounce near this 185 to 190 area. So upon the breakdown over here, right, a retest over here, we could see some resistance setting in, and then as well as confirm with this downtrend channel resistance. Okay, then for now, I would think that support currently is still at 177, but if it's broken, we will be looking to retest the lows around 164 over here. So this is actually confirmed with this previous swing low over here as well as the previous swing low last time. So this is for Tesla. Okay, next one is GEHC. Okay, GE Healthcare, we are still clinging on to this trendline support over here. So if we are able to support, we should be able to see a bounce. The nearest resistance for now is around this swing high near 78.7. But if you do break down, then the next support to look at probably around near the 73.6 to about 74.3 over here, which was a prior horizontal resistance. And then this became a range support level over here. Okay, next one will be GE. So for GE, I would think that for now we are still trading an uptrend channel over here for now. We actually started to pull back into the channel after trading out of it. Current resistance, I would say, is around this swing high of around 91.7 to this swing high around 90, close to 95. Then for the support wise, I think we'll be looking at the around 87 over here, which is this prior resistance level, and then a swing low now, as well as confirm with an uptrend channel support over here for GE. Yeah, so this will be a support to look out for. If we do break down, then the next support level to look out for probably be around close to 83 to 84 over here next. Yeah. Next one is a Raytheon. Okay, Raytheon, some bearish movements after we broke down of a rising wedge. So for now, we are still underneath it. Then we are trying to just sideways. So for now, we are seeing support coming in around 95, close to 95 over here, which is a prior swing low support, previous swing low. So over here, we can see some support coming in. But if this breach, right, the next support level we could be looking out for is this next swing low over here and here. So that's around close to 92 to 93 over here. As for current resistance, we're likely to see around 98, close to 98 to about 100 over here. Yeah. So currently still looks still bearish, but just sideways for now to decide the next direction. Okay, next one, Amazon. Amazon, we managed to break out of a downtrend channel over here last week. So starting to see some form of bullishness coming into this stock after quite a while. And then the good thing was also that we managed to break above this swing high resistance at around 96 over here convincingly. So I would say that for now, the immediate support will probably lie from about 90, 91 to about 96 over here. Then the short-term resistance we might be aiming for is around 103 over here, which was a prior swing high resistance. Then if we can clear that, then we can start thinking about this higher resistance about from 109 to about 114 over here. Yeah, so this for Amazon. Okay, for next one is C Limited. Okay, C Limited last week, I think I drew this trend line resistance. Currently, I think it looks like it's still respecting it. Okay, still finding resistance near this trend line. So that's about near 77 to 81 over here for now. Okay, then currently looks like we are just consolidating a possible this triangle wedge triangle consolidation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next if we do a breakout or a breakdown after that. So if look at the bullish scenario, if we do a breakout, I think we could be targeting this next swing high level near 89 or $90, this key horizontal resistance. But if we do a breakdown, I think we could be looking at a retest of this 68 to $69 over here. Yeah. So this for C. So let's see what happens again when we check in next week. Next one is MP Materials. For MP, it's still bearish after we broke down on this uptrend line support over here, as well as a swing low support around this $30.70 level. So for now, I would think that we are getting close to the support zone over here. So this is around $24 to about $26 over here, these swing lows and the previous swing low over here. So over here, we might be able to find some support. Then as for current resistance wise, I would think it's probably around 28.5. Probably be an immediate level of resistance, breaking down a previous swing low over here. Also like a swing low support over here, then to about 30.7 over here. This is another horizontal level. Next one is XLE. So this is the energy ETF. Over here, we actually retested quite a key support, uptrend support over here. So this actually stretches back all the way to 2020. So over here, we should be able to find some support coming in over here. But if we do a break, right, then that might be a signal that this key uptrend is being broken. So over here is a 50-50 for now still. Yeah. So if we look at the bullish scenario, if we find some support over here, we might be able to retest this previous strong support over here, now turn resistance at close to 82.6 over here. Okay, then we also have another downtrend resistance line over here to take note as well. But if you look at the bearish scenario wise, we might be looking to fill some gap over here around 72 to 70, close to 74 over here first. Then might be coming to some previous swing low and this swing low over here for some support around 68 to 69 over here. Yeah. So let's see how it goes for XLE this week. The next one is another bank, Citigroup. Okay, Citigroup. Okay, Citigroup, we actually broke down of this short-term uptrend line support. Then I think upon some we are just okay sideways for now. So for now, the next support level to look at will be this swing low around 42.5, okay, which is another swing low over here, yeah. So but the next level to look at will probably be around close to $39 if this doesn't hold. Then for now, resistance wise, we are looking at retest of this support line, which is around 47 over here. Yeah. Or CD. Okay, any advice for Credit Suisse? Okay, let's take a look at the chart, even though we know the developments around this stock currently. Right, for Credit Suisse, when we look at the chart, right, currently in a downtrend channel over here. So currently we are around 80 cents, around there pre-market. Yeah, 80. So based on the structure of the deal, I think price is pretty much will be set in stone now. So unless there's going to be some further developments, then I would think that the price probably trade around there or so. Yeah, so over here, I would think that probably since a deal has been struck, the technicals doesn't really matter that much anymore as compared to the fundamental news that's surrounding it over now. That's my take on it. Yeah. So, but then if somehow they revise the deal or whatnot, then if it somehow goes back into the channel, then we might be able to use this downtrend channel for some reference. Yeah, just in case. Yeah. So that's my take on Credit Suisse. Next one, the DNA. The DNA, this Ginkgo Bioworks Holdings. Okay, so look at the overall trend is bearish all the way. It's been making new lows. So for now, we are at like the all-time low. So for now, I wouldn't be able to tell what's a good support level for this stock. But for now, the strong resistance looks to be coming in around the 150 mark to about 160 over here, which was a prior strong support. Yeah. So upon a retest, we'll probably see some resistance coming in. And it's pretty weak. When we look at the long-term chart, it's just making lower highs all the way and then just slowly trending down. Yeah. So pretty dangerous. I would say just if you want to trade, just probably do your own due diligence and manage your risk. Yeah. Next one is FFI, First Financial Bank shares. Okay, the first time I take a look at this. It looks to be in a downtrend channel over here. Then it was broken down. Then we had retest, and then we closed with a red candle again. So might be just sideways over here for now in $30 to about $33 over here, with the 33 being a dollars mark being a previous support level over here as well. So if we were to see some further downside, then we might be looking at possibly a retest of the swing low over here, then might be followed by a retest of a further swing low last time around close to the $26 mark. So 26 to about 27.5 would be the next support level. Take note if the bearish momentum actually continues. Then for now, resistance will be this $33 mark over here for now. Okay, next one I go through is Caterpillar. Okay, so for Caterpillar, we are there's this downtrend channel taking place. We actually dropped out of it last week. So that's actually quite bearish. And then furthermore, we actually broke down below this previous range support around 224. So looking down at the next support level, there's one coming up over here around 210. We actually hit 211, so that's actually considered around there already. Okay, so around here, if we see some sort of support, we might be able to bounce up to retest uh, this current resistance near 224. If this fails to hold, right, then we might be looking at there's a possible gap fill that might take place. So this is actually from around 198 to about 206 over here. So that might be the next support level over here to take note if we were to have a further pullback for Caterpillar. Yeah. Okay, next one, KRE, the regional banking ETF. Okay, KRE, the big picture, it looks like head and shoulders breakdown. So, and then a wedge breakdown as well. So doing calculation wise, if we do the projection, we might be looking at around a target of close to $37 to $38. So this actually confirmed with a previous swing low last time as well. But looking at the current state of affairs, I would think that it's probably consolidating in this triangle for now. So if we actually remain in this triangle, we are probably going to see some quite close tight range for now, probably ranging from maybe 43 to close to 45 and $45.50 for now. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Whether we may break up or break down of this consolidation. As for now, current resistance, we could probably take it around $49 over here for now. If we were to break down, then the support will probably be coming in around close to 36 to 37 over here. Yeah, based on the previous swing moves. Okay, XLF. So XLF is the SPDR finance ETF. So this one also bearish movement recently. So breaking down of this rising wedge as well as rejection from this downtrend line resistance line. So for now, I think if we were to see further decline, we might be looking for some support closer to the previous two swing lows. That's around $29 to about $30 over here, prior support. So we're actually quite close if we were to come to this level. Then for now, I would think that immediate resistance probably from around 32.30 over here to maybe about 33.20 over here, which is a prior swing low. Yeah. So, and the downtrend momentum is still pretty strong over here. So let's see what happens to the banking sector actually this week. Next one is Alibaba. So Alibaba, I think we are still in this downtrend channel over here. So I would say the bearish trend hasn't actually changed. Then we also at the 61% retracement level. That's around $82 mark. So over here, if we manage to find some support, hopefully it will be like we see some sideways trend start to form, or we see like a strong break start to form. If not, then we might be entering back into this channel. Then we might be seeing some further downside to maybe retest the swing lows over here near 75 for if we see continued bearish momentum. But if we see some form of rebound, then we can look forward to the resistance being at around 88 over here, which is will be a retest of this prior support to about 93, 94 over here. So this for Alibaba. Okay, hi Wenjie. How do a TA look like for the banks, which some like BAC, UBS, Citigroup, JP, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo. Okay, then I went through some of the banks, but some of them I haven't covered yet. So I will just take a look at them. Then I think for the rest, uh, you can take a look at the recording later on. But if you have time, then I'll try to go through again. Yeah. So some USB, this US bank op. So this one looks like we actually broke down of a rising wedge or a trend channel over here. Okay, then further down, the next immediate support to look at is probably near the $31 mark over here based on the previous swing low. Okay. Then for now, I would think that some form of uh, immediate resistance will probably be around near 36, this 36.50 level over here, which was like a swing low, then we broke, and then there was a retest, and then there was a red candle. So this is a level, then next level will probably be around close to $39.70 over here, I guess. Yeah, so this is some immediate resistance level for USB. And else I haven't covered. Okay, Morgan Stanley. Let's take a look. Okay, Morgan Stanley, we tap onto the swing low support last week. So if you are finding support, this level close to 84 should be able to hold. Where the immediate resistance for now will be around 88 to about $91 for now over here. But if this level doesn't hold, right, then we are looking at the next retest of the lower levels. That will be probably around I think close to 78 to about 79 over here. Yeah, so this for Morgan Stanley. Okay, next one is probably Wells Fargo. Okay, Wells Fargo, we broke down of a rising wedge pattern over here. So for now, we also broke down of this previous swing around the $39 mark over here. So if the bearish momentum continues, we might see a retest of this next lows that's closer to near 36 to about $37 over here. Then for now, the immediate resistance will likely lie about 39.30 to about $40.30 over here, which are these two swing lows to take reference from. Okay, now move on to Twilio. Okay, Twilio, we broke down of an uptrend support line over here, and we are just currently sideways over here for now. So the immediate support is around near the $60 mark to about 62 over here. Current resistance is about close to 64 to 68. Yeah. Then if 60 doesn't hold, you might be looking at $56 next as a next horizontal level. Yeah, so these are just some of the horizontal levels that are plotted out for Twilio. Next one is the ANAB, Anaptys Bio. Okay, let's see. Okay, we probably over here we are obviously trending down, then we might be hitting a short-term support area soon. So this will probably be around closer to $20.40, this swing low. Then to this swing low around $21. There will probably be some support. Then for now, resistance-wise, we are going to be looking at around 23.80 around here, which is a prior swing low that was broken down. And upon the retest, we are finding some resistance over here. Yeah, so this is for ANAB. The next one is Melco Resource. For Melco, we are actually trading in the range for now. Then actually we broke down this recent swing around the $12 mark. So we could be heading for some support closer to maybe $11 over here, which is a range support. Yeah. The next range support to take note for Melco. Then this prior support around 12.10 to about 12.70 will be the current resistance. And this one is McDonald. Okay, McDonald, we are pretty much in your range, I think. Um, okay, but there's possibility of a downtrend channel also to take note now. So for now, I think that we could be close to some short-term resistance. That's around 270 to about 273 over here. Then the support wise, we could be looking at if you go down, is around 260 over here. Yeah, so over here we might just continue sideways over here. Based on these few horizontal levels as well as this panel. Okay, next one I'll cover is Teladoc Health. Okay, for Teladoc, we could be reaching near a support zone. That's around 21 60 to about 2320 over here. We might be able to find some support over here. Then for now, current resistance I would say is around, for now, 2530, which is a prior swing low support that was broken and retest become resistance. Then further up, we are looking around 2670, sorry, which is this swing high over here. Then for now, we also have this possible downtrend resistance line over here that's acting on it. So until this is actually could be broken out, then for now we are likely to continue in this downtrend over here. Okay, next one is DRIV. This autonomous electric vehicles ETF. Okay. So previously, I think there was a possible W shape. We broke out the neckline at 23. So for now, we actually broke down below it. So for now, this could be a resistance around $23. Okay. Okay, then for now, we are finding some support at a $21.70 swing low for now. So if this holds, we might be just trading the range for now. Yeah. Okay, then possibly there's this wedging pattern that might be taking place also lah. Yeah. So that's something to take note. Okay, then I'll move on to some of crypto related stuff. Okay, first one is Mara. First, Marathon Digital. Okay, we are quite close to we might be close to a resistance around the 9.5 level, this swing high, and previous horizontal support, as well as this downtrend resistance line over here to take note. So some room, some possible, quite a little bit of room maybe to the short-term strong resistance. Support-wise, we will be looking at around, the stronger one is around $7, horizontal level, which is the previous swing high over here. And then overall in this stretch, looks like we are just trading in a range of this stretch over here. Okay, then Hive blockchain. For now, it looks like a pullback portion over here. Then we might be starting to turn up over here. Provided this 2.9 level resistance level that we broke out of managed to hold, then we might be looking at a retest of maybe 3.5 to 3.6, which are prior swing high, and then as well as a horizontal resistance over here. Further resistance up will probably be around 4.1 to 4.3 over here. Prior support, and then this recent swing high resistance. Okay, then Riot. Okay, for Riot, over here we are ranging, then we try to, we looks like we broke out this recent swing high around 7.6. So the next immediate resistance will be this swing high near 8.7, then followed by, if we are able to break out, we might be looking at closer to $10 to about 10.50, which is this next swing high over here. Yep. Then the current stronger support probably lie from immediate one will be this swing lows generated around 6.6, then lower, going lower will be around $6 over here. Next one is CAN, Canon Inc. So for this, we are looking like a big range over here in this stretch. Then for now, what we can see is probably if we were to hit up the first resistance level, to take note probably near 3.5 over here based on this swing high, then followed by closer to $4 possibly based on this next swing high. Then the first level of support probably be around 2.7 if you were to pull back, which is this horizontal level that broke down and managed to find support again. Then the lower level probably be at around 2.3, this swing low over here. And this one is a Walmart. Is it? No, sorry. Sorry, Western Alliance, sorry. Okay, this one is another regional bank. Looks like we actually did all the way to near $7+. Okay, so and never mind, we just focus on this part for now. So it looks like we are just possibly consolidating over here. So let's see. For now, recurrent resistance will be the swing high of last week possibly. That's around the near 42 to 43 over here. Then for now, if this were to hold, the trend line support shouldn't break out if we were to continue this consolidation. For now, everything we can take support around 23 to about 29 over here. Yeah, for now. Next one is INTU. So this one is Intuit Inc. So I think for this is a possible ascending triangle pattern over here. The strong resistance for now lies from around 437 to about 458, these levels over here. Then we are seeing some support along this trend line. So that's around closer to 395 over here for Intuit. So possibly some sideways trading to continue, maybe. Then these are just some of the levels to think of. Next one, Neo. Okay, Neo, we actually tag onto this swing low support. That's around 8.3, 8.4 currently. So let's see if we're able to hold. If not, we might be heading down to retest this downtrend channel support, which was declared support a few times. So over here, if you were to go straight down, that probably be near $5+. Yeah. Then for now, current resistance, I would say probably around around 960 over here. Prior swing low support turning to resistance over here. And this one is a CureVac. The CureVac, we are trending downwards for now. Might be at the first level of support, which is this prior range support near $6.97. Looks like we are finding some support over here. So if we do a bounce, short-term resistance wise, I think we are looking at around 7.8, some level that we broke down from here. Yeah, to stretch to about possibly 8.5 to 8.7 over here. Then if we were to break down further, we might be looking at closer to the swing low over here. That's around 560 for CureVac. Okay, next one is Affirm. Okay, affirm. So pretty weak still. We actually broke the range support around these $12, 12.13, 12.50 mark. We just trending down. So likely that we might be tapping into this swing low support around 890 over here. So let's see whether this is able to hold for now. Then resistance for now probably be from 1090 to about 1250 over here for now. Still pretty weak. Looks like for a firm. I think it's new core still, new core corporation. Okay, for now, I think we are trending downwards quite a bit. So currently, we are trying to find some sort of support over here. There is a previous support level, previous resistance. So this is around close to 144. But if we can't hold, right, we might be looking down next to maybe this prior resistance. So that's around 137, and then followed by 129, this swing low over here. Okay, then current resistance will be around 152 over here. This previous resistance try to support over here but break down. So 152 to 159 will probably be the short-term resistance to look out for over here. Next one, JD. Okay, for JD, pretty weak. So we are with the 40.8 previous swing low over here and previous resistance didn't manage to hold. So I think we could be looking at closer to the previous swing low around $33 over here if it comes down. So 33 in between, okay, there's a previous short-term support around 37 over here. Let's see whether that will be able to hold. If not, then it's around $33. Yeah, so this is for JD. You can see over here in this stretch, just trending down pretty weak over here. Okay, next one is Pfizer. Okay, so for Pfizer, I think we are near the downtrend channel support over here, and it's also confirming with a previous swing low at around $39.30. So you might be able to see some support coming in over here. For now, the immediate resistance to clear will probably be around $41, this swing high, previous support over here. Then it will be followed by around $42 to $44 over here. Okay, but in the case that if 39.30 breaks down, right, the next level to look at is probably around the previous resistance level near 38.30. Yeah. Then possibly followed by closer to 36.70 over here. Yeah, so this for Pfizer. Okay, then next one is First Republic. In First Republic, I think we are still also possibly consolidating this triangle. So if we hold the range might be quite tight from 22 about 29. Okay, pre-market is around 18 already, so we are below it. So it means that we might be retesting the swing low around 17 over here. Let's see whether there's any other support level below that. Okay, that looks like the all-time low already for FRC. So if this level doesn't hold, then I'm not sure what's the next support level we'll get really. Yeah. Then for resistance wise, I think short term wise, we can take reference from these recent highs, probably around 30, I think 37 to about 51 over here. There will be some levels to take note of. The next one is Boeing. Okay, for Boeing, I think we are sort of just sideways trading for now. So we actually tap onto this recent swing low around near 197 and we find some support coming in. So if this is able to hold, hopefully be able to clear 203, 204, this previous range support currently turn into some resistance over here. then we might be followed by closer to 213 over here. Okay, but if this swing low fails to hold, then we might be looking down to maybe $188 next, which is a prior level over here. Okay, next one I'll go through is Moderna. Okay, Moderna, we broke out of this downtrend resistance line, currently just sideways over here for now. So if we are able to see some bullish candles coming in, then that will probably quite confirm the breakout. Then short-term resistance-wise, we are looking at 163 over here, which will be a previous horizontal level that we broke down off. Then for now, support-wise, if we were to retest, we might come to retest this trend line. Maybe 145 over here will be some support, which is also this prior swing high resistance for Moderna. Next one is a Meta. Okay, so for Meta, we are currently, I would think that we might be trading in an uptrend channel for now. The short-term resistance is coming in around 201 to 205 over here. Then when we look back, 205 was a previous swing high over here as well. So there might be some form of resistance. Going up the next level, we can probably take note of is probably near 213, 214, yeah, based on last time. Okay, then if we are continuing to remain in this uptrend channel, the support, immediate support we can look at is around 188, which is also this short-term swing previous resistance high over here as well. Next one is GPS gap. A gap in okay, I think we are possibly near a support zone. That's around 940 over here. Okay, we actually hit it already. So we're able to find some support over here, then we should be able to do some sort of bounce with a short-term resistance. I would think is probably from 1090 over here, this prior swing low. We are unable to hold, then we might be looking to enter this next support zone, which is around closer to 760 to maybe about 850 over here for a gap. Okay, TZE. TZA, okay, direction, small cap bear 3 times. Okay, for now, we are close to this recent swing high around near 37 to 38. There might be some short-term resistance. If we were to clear the next level to look at, it's probably around close to $42 over here. So this will be a this horizontal level that broke down and then off, and there was a retest over here as well. Okay, then for now, if we were to rejected back, right, the short-term support level probably be at near 32 to $33, which was a prior resistance over here. And also a short-term, we can see there was a short-term support acting over here as well. Okay. Next one, Oxy. Okay, so for Occidental Petroleum, I think we broke down of this uptrend channel quite convincingly already. So we are currently in this downtrend channel over here. So for now, I would think that we are currently finding some support based on these prior swing lows near $57. Then for now, if we were to bounce the short-term resistance to aim for is probably from maybe 60 to about 62 over here in this stretch, yeah, which was a prior support lah. But if we look at if these swing lows fail right to hold, then we might be looking further down to maybe 54 or 51 over here. So just maybe you can plot out these horizontal levels of last time. Yeah. And there's also this downtrend channel support to take note over here as well. The next one is Vista Energy. Okay, for Vista Energy, we are trading in an uptrend over here. Okay, for now, the support might be near, which is this channel support, probably near 1550. That is also confirmed this horizontal swing low over here as well. For short-term resistance wise, I think we are looking at about the $17 level for now. Maybe stretch to about $19. If you are able to break above this prior support term resistance level. Yeah. Okay, I see that the time is actually 9:15 for now. So I'm sorry I'm unable to go through the remaining questions. I see some Singapore counters, Hong Kong counters, as well as some remaining US counters. So you can actually try to post this either in the Poems TA Telegram group or the Poems Tree app. You all have, if you all downloaded, there's a community group, right? Which is the technical analysis. You can actually post all your questions over there, then I'll answer. Yeah. Or if not, maybe you all try to come in a bit earlier next week to post your questions. So actually, that's all from me today. I appreciate you all can help me fill in a survey about this webinar today. So let me just drop the link in the chat box. Okay, so there's a link for the survey and y'all can fill up to give feedback about today's session. Okay, then also do join our Poem Tree community on technical analysis. If you haven't, you can just straight away join using this link. So over there, we are quite active. We actually post new content almost every other day. So if you have any questions about TA in between these weekly sessions, right, just feel free to post your questions there and I'll answer them whenever I see it. Yeah. So to conclude, this week probably be another volatile week ahead since FOMC is coming up. So and also just and do the usual practice good risk management and take care of your positions. Yeah. So for now, just say good night to everyone and take care. Bye bye.